Experiencing the world's highest tides are something you never grow tired of. With a tidal range of 43 feet and an average of 6 hours 13 minutes between high and low tides, it is easy to experience this natural marvel. I'm Grace Grogan. Paul Cannon and I travel full-time throughout the United States and Canada seeking unique photo spots. We invite you to travel with us to experience the extreme tides near the Bay of Fundy National Park in New Brunswick, Canada. Experiencing the high and low tides of the beach overlooking the Bay of Fundy and the village of Alma. This bridge crosses the Upper Salmon River in the village of Alma and shows the drastic change in water height. Looking over the Upper Salmon River in Alma, you could walk across the river at low tide. Watch the difference in water height at high tide. Boats in the marina indicate changes in water levels. When boats are tied to docks that do not float, they use a moving ring that slides up and down a pole with the tide. Notice the supports permanently attached to the bottom of the boat so it remains upright when sitting on the ground at low tide. We drove a 4-wheel drive only trail to reach the 45 river covered bridge, which sits right on the border of the Bay of Fundy National Park. The bridge was built in 1914 using the Howe Truss design and is 98 feet 6 inches long. I was surprised how well the sound of water flowing under the bridge could be heard from this distance. I'm going to hitch a ride with the Jeep coming through the bridge. The dinging sound is the base for the jack on the front bumper as it moves down the bumpy dirt road. The scenery around the bridge and taken from its windows is beautiful. We visited during low tide. High tide probably gives a totally different look to the area. Low tide. Yesterday I taped this, it was coming in. Today it is going out. The other side isn't anywhere near as active at all, which is plain, but this has really got the force of the water going out to the ocean. Here's the flow of the water as it's moving under the bridge, coming in. And again, you can see the current is pretty good as it's moving in from the ocean, inland, filling up, working towards high tide. This area has filled in a little bit more. and also has the flow coming in at quite a rapid rate, filling this up. In or near Waterside, New Brunswick, and the tide has hit low tide and is now moving back in. And here is the flow of the water coming in from the ocean. It's basically pushing the river and raising the tide inland. Considerably more water everywhere, and coming in considerably faster, as you can see. Some tidal areas, tidal wave areas, and this grass has definitely pulled in. Cape and Rage Lighthouse was built in 1938. The light and foghorn are still operational. The name comes from the surrounding waters, which become violent or enraged during maximum tidal currents. Pebble Beach sits below Cape and Rage. The only other person we saw was one lone fisherman. Paul is standing on the beach capturing photos of the rolling waves. Driving the area provided a variety of interesting photo spots. The unusual tree stumps caught my eye. We were both surprised to find a rickety old house, and Paul was intrigued by the large tree warts. Waterside Beach is one of the many beaches in the area. Point Wolf River Covered Bridge is 98 feet long. The original bridge was built in 1910 and its replacement in 1992 using the Howe Truss system. Located in Fundy National Park, the area surrounding the bridge is very picturesque. Paul didn't risk the rocks I stupidly ventured over. He snapped a photo of the river at low tide. The pile of logs you see are the remains of a logging dam that was originally located just beyond the bridge and crossed the entire river. It was used during logging days to prevent the logs from flowing out into the Bay of Fundy. This shows the so-called trail I navigated from below the bridge. Looking straight down from the bridge and then out down the river, you can see the entrance to the Bay of Fundy. Paul and I thank you for joining us on our visit to the Bay of Fundy National Park. If you want to join us on our future adventures, hit that subscribe button below and click the bell to receive notifications each time we publish a new video. Give us a big thumbs up, tell us what you think in the comments section below, and feel free to share our video with your friends. If you enjoyed experiencing the extreme Bay of Fundy tides today, we recommend you check out our Rolling Through Grand Prix and Rolling Through St. Andrews by the Sea videos. Both are other extreme tide locations.